This is Family Matters. This is Family Matters.
What's up, fam? Wow, I did it by myself.
She did it so. You did it so fast.
I told you once it starts, we have to go.
We're rusty. Sorry. What's up,
gosh.
fam? Edit.
The
We
ghetto,
gonna
the
splice it
ghetto,
together.
the ghetto, the ghetto. Okay.
Tomatoes.
What's up, fam?
What's up?
We're back. Here, we're back. Podcast. It's been
About 7 years.
not that long, but it's been over a year. Oh my gosh. And we're also doing the video for it. So if y'all want to see our cute faces, then y'all can go head over to YouTube and watch us on there.
And people that need a
It's okay.
resource. Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so we're back, and today we're just gonna talk about life. Because we all know that life be life.
I was about to say that as soon as that thing.
Life be life. And first of all, that's not a rewind sound. Anyways, we're gonna rewind because Happy New Year.
Yeah.
We have not said Happy New
Merry
Year.
Christmas.
All the things.
Yeah, we haven't seen you all since.
Yep, that time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. Hope you all had a great holiday. We're back at work, y'all. We back at work. So yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed your holiday. But life. Let's talk about life.
Not the movie, which
Great.
is kind of
Yep.
yeah.
Life be lifing.
Yeah.
Life be
It
lifing.
definitely is a
Yeah, for
true
sure.
story.
For sure. Just things that happen in life and they just kind of throw you off.
Yeah.
Like you could have a plan, you could have a vision for your life, and then it could be just one thing that happens and it just throws everything completely off. And it's just kind of like it's stealing your joy, it's stealing your happiness. It's just like, okay, now what? Now what do I do?
Yeah.
So
It's man, I don't even know what to add because that's almost exactly what I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Like we just, I don't want to. I guess giving up is a harsh word, but
it's fair.
I mean you basically just give in to whatever life throws at you at a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
Like we all have our breaking points. I don't care who you are, what your profession is, what your ideology on life is. Like we all have a breaking point. And it could be over something simple as somebody get your order wrong at a food place. Like you're so used to holding on or holding in everything that once something slightly inconvenient happens, kind of go off the rails.
Yeah. So it's like life can sometimes be a thief of your happiness, your peace,
Dreams.
like definitely dreams, because how many of us have had these big dreams for ourselves and then something happens and you just forget all about the dream.
Or you just be like, oh well, I guess that's not meant for me.
Right. Like it's just like, and God could have told you like, hey, this
Yeah.
is it. But if it doesn't happen the way that you feel it should happen, like your timeline, we love our plans.
Mm-hmm.
We love our plans. But if it doesn't happen the way that you think it should happen, it's just like, okay, yeah, that's not meant for me. And then we stop dreaming. Like, think about when you were a kid. Kids be having some wild dreams.
Both of our sons, well, one of our sons wants to be a spy, karate master. He wanted to be a Pokemon trainer. He wanted to be, I think he wanted to be an astronaut, a doctor one time as well.
Like, dream big.
Yeah.
Dream big. Like, how awesome would it be if we as adults put ourselves back in that childlike mindset and we actually dream big? Like, not just like small stuff, like actually going big, like not thinking like, okay, that's not attainable, but like actually like you gotta ask sometimes for the things that's like out of reach or that you feel are out of reach.
Because when you're young, you don't put any limitations on anything. Mm-hmm. Like I just said, like one of our sons wants to be a Pokemon trainer, doctor, karate master, all these things at once. He doesn't. Life hasn't got to him and told him that, okay, you can't do all of these things. Because to him, he can do all of these things. And he could do all of these things.
At once. Like, he wants to do all of these things.
At once. It's not, when I turn 20, then when I turn 30.
Yeah, no.
He wants to do everything at once.
Yeah.
So it's like, the older we get and the more things that we go through in life, it's almost like we limit ourselves and put ourselves in one category. So, okay, you can only be this person. Like, this is your only career path. Once you're on this career path, if you feel like you want to take another career path, sorry, you can't do that.
Yeah. And I mean, if y'all know me personally, y'all know I'm the queen of doing something. I'm gonna do something. But the problem that I have with that, I feel like I'm also one of those people that starts a lot of things, but I don't see a lot of things through.
Yeah.
And that, I feel like, ties in with this, because it's like, okay, you want to start a business, cool, start the business, things are going great for a while, but then when things slow down, it's just like, well, dang, okay, well, maybe this isn't it. So then you stop pouring into that dream that, okay, one day I'm going to be a great event designer. I'm going to be able to do all the balloon art, yada, 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 party favors, whatever. You lose it. Like, you lose sight of it. Like, at one point, I had this amazing vision for what I saw my business being. And the minute that it slowed down, I stopped promoting the business. How are you going to get big if you're not even promoting the business? I mean, let's be for real here.
And that can lead to you comparing yourself to people.
Oh, for sure.
Like, you legit will just, like, oh, you know, I'm not going to put my all into this, but I'm going to do it. And then the minute you see somebody else doing something differently or different how you would do it, it's like, dang.
That's bad.
I'm good, but like, am I that good?
Right.
Because that's like with me, and you know, I'm gonna tell myself a little bit, but I was making wings, like food, for a little bit, for maybe like a month, if that, a couple weeks, and you know, I cooked it, and you know, my friends and people like that said they were good. My family said they were good. All of those things. Nothing was wrong with the food, but the minute I saw a chef online on social media getting like thousands of views and stuff like that, I'm like, dang, I'm not gonna be that.
Yeah.
I can't be that big.
Yeah.
Like, I immediately made myself feel
Counted
less
yourself
than.
out. Yeah.
Not thinking that same chef or whoever, or guy who made the wings that I saw, he might have went through the same thing I went through and pushed through it. But I just immediately just gave up.
Yeah, that's one thing we forget when we see these people who are like doing big, great things that we want to do. It's just like, you see them where they are now.
Yeah.
You don't know what it took for them to get to that point.
Right.
And it's just like, you're judging where they are now, but they could have went through the trenches. You know, like they didn't wake up able to do all of these amazing things. Like, they had to go through a process. And I think that's the problem. A lot of us don't like to go through the process.
And see, I'm glad you said process, because we're comparing us going through the process to that person's result of their process.
Right.
We're comparing the beginning to somewhat the end.
Right.
Like, that's when you think about it, that's, for lack of a better word, that's dumb.
Yeah. And if I'm being fully transparent, I can use Family Matters as an example. Like, the podcast started in 2019.
Yeah.
YouTube started, I believe, like 2020. We should be at a certain level by now.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's not being like...
No, yeah.
Yeah, but honestly...
Like, we should be at a certain level by now. But then you look at the people who are doing the podcast, the people who are, you know, putting out the vlogs and stuff consistently on these platforms and where they are. It's like, you see what it takes to get there. Why are you not doing it? And then that's where I feel like the fear and stuff comes from. And
it's fear of, not even fear of failure, it's fear of success.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, if this video got, for us, let's say 20,000 views or whatever like that, I will lose my mind. Rightfully so, but I will lose my mind, like, oh my gosh. And then the next thing would be, what in the world are we going to put out after this?
Right, like, what do we do now?
Yeah, like, what do we do now?
Yeah.
And to the point where we will think about that over and over, to the point where it'll be 3 months to 6 months since we dropped this video.
Seriously. For real.
And that's fear.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's
one thing about it. Y'all gonna get this video and this podcast tonight.
Yeah.
It's what's the date? The 5th.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get this tonight.
And it's like we're not saying these things, and that's why I love our podcast, because we don't have it figured out, and we're not saying, hey, top 5 ways you can get over whatever. No, like we're in the process now. This is our way of talking to you all, engaging with you all, letting you know some of the things that we're going through, and maybe you guys are going through the same thing. Help us, and if there's anything you hear in this that can help you, let us know.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I'm like for real, go in the comment section and like what is it, scriptures, passages from wherever, like, or things that you have gone through that you feel comfortable with sharing. Just let us know.
Yeah,
like we're not people that are like, oh man, we got it all together. We do not at all. Like that's.
As we said, we haven't posted a podcast in over a year.
Yeah. So like I never want to go into this thinking that we're help gurus like a lot of people do on YouTube or on podcasts, because we're not that. We're just a family that is trying to figure it out. Figure it out. Yeah.
We trying to figure it out just like everybody else, for sure. I mean, life be lifing with us too, and it's been so many times that we have felt less than, or we have felt like, okay, we can't do that. And we've stopped dreaming. We've allowed things in life to stop us from doing things. Yes. And I just really feel like it's time out for that, y'all. Like, wake up, remember who you are, and go after it.
And believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you're not going to believe in yourself, then who will?
Yeah.
If we don't believe that this channel is going to do some good, not only in our community, but like with families all over, like then what are we doing?
What's the
this
purpose?
for?
Exactly.
We're just doing this just to put stuff out.
Right.
It's not to, hopefully make money or anything like that. We truly want to do this, like I just said, to help people, and just show people that, a black family that has fun. That is weird, but we have fun.
Not weird.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but we have to believe in ourselves.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing that's like scary for me sometimes. It's just like having to put ourselves out there. Yeah, it's like anytime I'm about to post like a video, it's like, ooh, people gonna see this. Like even right now, recording this, it's like, ooh, people gonna hear this. Yeah, people gonna see this.
People are gonna judge this.
Right, but it's like, I want people to see it, and all we can do is give our authentic selves. And I mean, you either take it or leave it. I mean, I don't know.
Either you like it or you don't.
Right.
You're not going to change.
Right. We can't force you to like us.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's really all, I think. Unless you have more.
No, it's just my number one thing is like believe in yourself. Cause we even wrote it down, like believe in yourself, believe that you're worthy and deserving of the result of your process. Like, cause you could like want to be a world-renowned author, and you having writer's block and everything like that. You're like, man, maybe I'm not meant to be a bestseller. Yes, you are. Yeah. Like, I don't want anybody to think that, and this has to be God. Because I'm saying this about myself pretty much. But like, just feel you are worthy. Like, you're not less than. Yeah. Stop comparing yourself to people's results and everything like that. Because I do that a lot because of the season that I'm in. Like, I've had a lot of hardships over the year. Or past, well, hopefully it's not past 2 years, but over the past year, right?
Almost 2.
Yeah, almost 2 years. So I have to believe in myself. So when I'm telling you to believe in yourself, I'm telling myself that I need to believe in myself. Yeah. Like, I know that's a lot, but it's true.
Like, and do the work.
Yes.
And I feel like that's a big thing. I know I said we was by the end, but that's a big thing even for us. It's like, okay, even with this, for example, it's like, okay, I really don't feel like it. Yeah. But if I put it off to tomorrow, something's going to happen. I'm not going to feel like doing it tomorrow. And I'm going to put it off to the next day. I'm not going to feel like doing it the next day. And it's going to keep getting put off. So it's just like, do the work, even when you don't feel like it. And I promise you, you will see results.
And I feel like it's not a coincidence that right before we say, hey, we're gonna do a podcast or record a video, something happens. It's not a coincidence. Somebody is trying to stop this show.
No, for real.
Literally, we'll be like, hey, let's do a video. And like 30 minutes later, we'll fall asleep.
Yeah. And like with this, for example,
Or get sleepy.
this was supposed to get done yesterday, but I woke up with a crick in my neck, and I still have said crick in my neck.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep pushing through it. I went to bed last night, but here we are. If you see me keep turning like this, that is why.
It's moving a little bit better.
It is. I do feel like it's loosening up.
Okay. Okay, wordplay.
Oh. But yeah, y'all, just life be lifing, but God be God.
Stay off social media with that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was here,
Yeah,
and then you were
I
like,
was up there because social media is the main culprit of a lot of this stuff. Like I said,
agree.
you be seeing people's results and just think, oh, they got it all together. Like, no, they more than likely had to work up that.
They had to do the work when they didn't feel like it. Like I saw a lady that I follow on Instagram. Like I watch her for like fashion content or whatever, and she posted on her story like, I'm not feeling good today, but I just finished recording my Amazon try-on, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm about to go back to bed. Like, pushing through when it gets hard. And I think that's where a lot of people mess up. It's like the first piece of
resistance.
Yeah, it's just like the first little hurdle. It's just like, let me pull back. This ain't it. Like
clearly this means I should stop.
Right, like at the end of the day, things are gonna happen. It's life. Things are gonna happen, and it's not always gonna be the way you want it. It's not gonna always be what you want, but you just gotta keep moving. Like everything's not gonna be perfect. It's not. You just gotta go with the process. Roll with the punches.
Keep on moving.
That.
Keep on moving. Don't stop.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Keep on moving.
All right. And on that note,
every podcast I'm gonna lead us out with a selection.
Oh yeah, we didn't discuss that in the meeting.
No, it's something. See, you gotta. Got this part of the process.
The vision.
Yes.
We gotta write the vision. Make
I like how you
plan.
did it. The vision. It's like my favorite.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, I like that. Go ahead.
Yeah,
okay.
of course. Oh, all right. Yep. Boom. Please make sure if you listen to the audio that you go on YouTube and
look at see this last part because
see the video. No, not just the last part. Watch the whole.
Oh, the whole thing, but
Watch the whole thing.
keep repeating the last part.
Cause this guy.
No.
This guy. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Hope that you enjoyed this introduction back into our lives. We love y'all. Remember that life be lifing, but God be Godin'. Don't give up. All of y'all, don't give up.
All of y'all, at least 15 of y'all.
At least.
At least.
All right.
I see number 16 just came up in there. I see.
Until next time, we love y'all. Bye.